Welcome to Immigration Quicktake. This is Ellie Rutledge with the American Immigration Lawyers Association. This week, the Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, released FAQs regarding civil enforcement priorities and prosecutorial discretion. Here to discuss the FAQs is Kate Voigt, AILA Associate Director of Liaison. Kate, thanks for joining me. Why are these FAQs needed?
When the November 20th, 2014 Enforcement Priorities memo came out, there were a few issues in the memo that really needed some clarification. The wording just wasn't totally clear and people weren't sure what exactly was meant. Perhaps the best example is what a significant visa abuser meant. There were also some issues that we were seeing where ICE jurisdictions across the country were interpreting different parts of the memo in very different ways. So the FAQs, I think, were meant to help clarify those issues and just sort of help bring those differences into alignment. So in the Enforcement Priorities memo, one of the Priority 2 clauses mentions that people who are considered significant visa abusers are Priority 2. That phrase hasn't appeared before to my knowledge in other guidance, and so there's really no information on what a significant abuser means, what the definition is, or who would be qualified under that. So that's the best example, I think, of why the FAQs were really necessary and why ICE decided to release them.
What do these FAQs address?
Yeah, the FAQs address a lot of different issues, so I really suggest that everyone read them very closely. They look at expunged and juvenile convictions. They talk more about DUI convictions, including older DUI convictions, and maybe lesser DUI convictions. They look at domestic violence convictions and the definition of domestic violence convictions, what would qualify as a domestic violence conviction. They look at different issues related to if a case was a immigration judge issued an order before January 1st, 2014, and the person appealed and was given a final order after January 1st, 2014. And then it goes into detail about what a significant visa abuser definition might be. Very importantly, it mentions that a simple overstay isn't enough to qualify someone as a significant visa abuser. So that's a FAQ that I think most of the membership should be reading.
Do these FAQs provide the clarity needed?
The FAQs are really helpful. There's a lot of information in there, but I think AILA is hoping that those FAQs will be a living document and that more information will be added as time goes on and as implementation concerns crop up. I think there's a lot of other issues that we'll see over the course of the next few months, and hopefully the FAQs will continue to be added to and revised as those issues crop up in different jurisdictions.
Thanks, Kate, for joining me. For the rest of you, please stay tuned for more updates from the American Immigration Lawyers Association.